I just got Net's outdoor sink going again for this year. If your wife likes to garden and you're a little bit handy with wood, you should make her one of these. She'll love you. So the deal is you can go to the dump or salvage place and get yourself a stainless steel sink for next to nothing. And even if it's a little bit crunchy, you can get a flexible pad or sanding pad and just sand it down. So I've just got it rigged up for cold water right now. It's just a cheap $30 tap I have in there. The hot water is not hooked up. I just have it hooked up to cold. And it's just run off a hose. It comes out of the house. And underneath, you can see there's a braided line there. You can get an adapter that'll take one of these braided lines from a garden hose. And you can see the adapter up there. It'll plug it right into the sink. And you can't see it now, but I have a brass just plug on the hot water side. It works on the cold, but if you turn the hot on while the cold's on, it'll bypass it and run back through there, which might not be a bad thing if it's freezing at night, because then you can drain it easy. But and then you can just pull off the bottom and plumb your wastewater however you want into the nearest bush. The thing's lightweight and you can move it around, or you could put a food grade like RV hose on there type deal, and then you could use it for like barbecuing up on the deck. But what we like it for is washing vegetables and stuff. You get all the main dirt out of it out here without having to worry about it plugging up the septic tank. I just hooked it up here, so we're running some water out of the hose. If the hose sits in the sun for a little while, in our climate anyways, you get just enough warm water so that if your hands are dirty, you can just come in here and give them a wash. We've got some nice warm water to do that with before you run out. And everything's just made out of 2x4 and 1x6 or 1x4. And of course the top is 3/4 inch plywood. And I used a spar urethane on it, and I got several years out of it, but the top was starting to flake on it again, so I gave it just a rough sand and put 2 more coats on it just so that it wasn't flaky. But you can make it out of whatever you want, but it sure is handy for just moving around and putting wherever you need it and washing up. And yeah, too bad Mother's Day's passed, because it'd be a good Mother's Day present. Anyways, got it going. She'll be happy.